The Smith & Wesson Model 17 is a 6-shot double-action revolver chambered for .22 LR. It is built on Smith & Wesson's medium-sized K-frame. History. Smith & Wesson's Models 16 and 17 have their origins with the company's pre-World War II hand ejector series in the 1930s. These two revolver models debuted as companion pieces known as the models K32 and K22 after World War II. The K32 masterpiece, Model 16, debuted in 1935 and was chambered in .32 S&W long caliber. Production ceased during World War II and the revolver was reintroduced in 1947 along with the K22 masterpiece, Model 17, in .22 long rifle caliber. The Model 16 was dropped from production in 1983 due to the declining popularity of the .32 S&W long caliber, and the Model 17 was discontinued in 1998 as the company focused less on blued steel revolvers at the time. Design. The Model 17 has an adjustable rear sight and an unpinned, fixed ramp or patridge-style front sight. It was designed as a target revolver and could be ordered from S&W with the 3TS, target trigger, target hammer, and target grips. Standard barrel lengths were 4, 6, and 8 3/8. The 4 Model 17 to 6 is infrequently seen, as S&W produced the almost identical, 4-barreled, Model 18. The Model 18 was a Model 17 copy except the 4-barrel was tapered where the Model 17 4-barrel was not. Many collectors believe the Model 17-6 with the 4 non-tapered barrel was a bit of a production oddity, most probably put together from 6 and 8 3/8 barrels that were cut down to 4 at the factory. In 1990, S&W also shipped the Model 17 featuring a 4, 6, or 8 3/8 full underlug barrel. The underlug was a solid, blued steel, circular rod, cast as part of the barrel, and running under the barrel from the front of the cylinder yoke to the muzzle's end. The underlug not only enclosed the ejector rod, it also added considerable weight to the gun itself. The underlug model shipped with a special round butt wood grip that featured inlet finger grooves. The 4 Model 17 underlug is infrequently seen and quite possibly manufactured as an afterthought using factory shortened 6 or 8 3/8 underlug barrels. Derivatives. Model 18 and 617. The Smith & Wesson Model 18, or the 22 Combat Masterpiece, was built on S&W's K-frame, Smith & Wesson's designation for medium-frame firearms. It was a tapered, 4-inch barreled, double-action revolver, with adjustable open sights, chambered for the .22 long rifle. Many believe the Model 18 was designed as a training weapon for law enforcement officials and others who primarily carried Model 10s, 15s and 19s to .38 special and .357 caliber revolvers. The Model 18, like the Model 17, operates and handles in a similar fashion to these law enforcement models of the day, and closely shares the size, weight, grips, internal mechanism, and operation of several popular K-framed revolvers like the Model 10, .38 calories, Model 13, .38 and .357 calories, Model 14, .38 calories, Model 15, .38 calories, and Model 19, .38 and .357 calories. The only significant difference was the Model 18's .22 caliber. Model 617. At the same time S&W introduced the Model 17 full underlug, discontinued in 1998, they also began production of the .22 caliber Model 617. This is the stainless steel version of the blued steel Model 17.22 LR, however all Model 617s have full, underlug barrels. Offered in the same 3-barrel lengths as the Model 17, the 617 is still in current production and is shipped with rubber grips. The Model 617 is found with a 6-shot or 10-shot, steel .22 LR cylinder. The only exception is the early production Model 617-2 which was made with a 10-shot, aluminium alloy .22 LR cylinder. Later -2 617s were shipped with stainless steel cylinders. Model 53. Photograph of Model 53 with cylinder inserts. Model 53 in .22 jet with cylinder inserts to use .22 rimfire. The Smith & Wesson Model 53 was introduced in 1961 in the .22 jet caliber. It is a revolver of 6-round capacity built on the small K frame using a double-action trigger. The .22 jet cartridge had a listed velocity of 2,460 fps using a 40-grain bullet, but actually reached 1700 to 1800 this in the revolver. The Model 53 can also fire the .22 short, long, and long rifle cartridges using chamber inserts. The hammer had a 2-position firing pin to allow it to be switched from rimfire to center fire as needed. The handgun came with target hand grips and sights and in barrel lengths of 4, 6, and 8.3 inches. In the late 1950s there was considerable interest in the shooting community for revolvers chambered in various .22 caliber Wildcat cartridges. Smith & Wesson sought to take advantage of this by unveiling a cartridge known as the .22 Remington CFM, centerfire Magnum, cartridge or the .22 Remington Jet and chambered a version of the Model 17 in this caliber designating it the Model 53. The Model 53 was manufactured from 1960 to 1974. Problems in use. Due to the tapered design of the .22 jet cartridge there were problems with case setback. It was advised that the cylinders and cartridges be kept absolutely dry to prevent this. Note: lubricating cartridges results in a pressure increase. Cartridges should always be dry. Present state. The Model 17 was discontinued in 1998, but in 2009 was reintroduced as the Model 17 Masterpiece due to a resurgence in the popularity of vintage Smith & Wesson revolvers. The company chose approximate 15 previously discontinued models to produce once again. This was done under the Classics category of S&W's current offerings. Type double-action revolver. Place of origin United States. Production history. Designed 1947. Manufacturer Smith & Wesson. Variants Model 617. Specifications. Barrel length 6 in, 150 mm. Cartridge .22 long rifle. Action double-action revolver. Feed system 6-round, Model 17 or earlier 617, or 10-round, later Model 617, cylinder.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.